So I'm Nick. I'm from Slovenia, from Bled, city Bled. I'm 19 years old, and about 1 year ago, I really started to enjoy photography and videography. And yeah, I just tried it more and more, and really started to enjoy it. And yeah, I've, I've made a lot of videos and pictures about it, and yeah, I just kept doing it. I love it, and it's awesome.
And and what were you doing before then, or what's your like job? Do you have a day job or
Before
you
that, I didn't really know what I wanted. I mean, I was still in
Mhm.
high school. I
Yeah.
just finished last year in the summer. But before that, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do in life. And then I found this thing, and yeah, I guess that's it.
So tell me about like what your days are like now with Corona.
Well, right now I'm just trying to explore, I guess, my hometown, or I guess capture my hometown as much as I can, since I can't really go far. But yeah, I do believe there's always something to find, capture, something interesting to show. And yeah, I've been going out almost every single day and just, yeah, doing what I love to do.
Tell us some of the things that you've been able to see. Like I don't know anything about Slovenia.
Well, right now I'm just trying to find as much like different wildlife. I think that's really hard to do, especially that I'm like trying to shoot more and more, and I'm trying to discover wildlife, and it's a little harder. But yeah, just I found a lot of beautiful places that I didn't know before that exist, and yeah.
Like what kind of places?
Well, I don't know, best spots where where to go basically, where is the most beautiful things, um, or yeah,
Or,
basically just places that I didn't know before they existed.
do you know any names of them for people that are listening that might be interested?
Well, I don't really know names because some places don't have really names. But where I come from, Slovenia, this is just a beautiful town. It's a small lake and an island in the middle of it, and with the castle. It's just yeah.
What kind of wildlife can you see?
Um, I've been searching for a lot of birds, but I've only found like smaller species. Um, Although I am still searching for bigger ones, but that's a lot harder to find than many deers, rabbits, and just yeah, basically animals that are really hard, that they are not seen that frequently. Like you just go out and see like a deer or something, that's not normal. Like you have to search for it, or be lucky.
Yeah. From some of the other wildlife photographers that I talked to, they said sometimes they sit like 6, 7 hours before they get a
Yeah,
shot.
exactly. Yeah,
Do you,
I've
are you
done
doing
that. Yeah, I've been a few times. I'm like a few hours in the woods. I'm a few hours in the woods, and sometimes you don't have luck. But sometimes you never know. You never know what's waiting for you out there. So that's awesome.
I mean, you must have a lot of patience for that.
Yeah, I guess I discovered that in myself as well. That I'm pretty patient.
And what do you do while you're waiting?
Nothing, just hoping that it's not gonna take too long.
Do you
And
go with your friends or do you like to go just like to relax by yourself?
now, most of the time I go by myself because when it comes to finding wildlife, you have to be really, really silent because all the animals can hear much better than humans.
Hmm. What's like your favorite animal or thing that you've shot?
I haven't shot it yet, but my favorite animal is an owl. And I'm also actually getting an owl like by myself in the back.
Really?
Yeah,
But
I haven't.
I was researching owls the other day because I saw one. I live in Los Angeles and there's owls. And
Yeah.
everything that I read about owls is bad. like every single culture, like read
Yeah,
Greek culture, Arabic culture, Latin American culture, Jewish culture, everything you read into, it's like if
yeah,
you see an owl, you're gonna die, basically.
yeah. But I don't really
What do
believe in
you
that.
guys think? What's your like thing about owls? What do they mean to you?
I believe in that every animal can be friendly to you. I think when you go on YouTube or anywhere, or I met even a few people here in my country that own owls, and basically every animal can be just like a dog, for example, but you have to spend time with it and, you know, make sure that the animal trusts.
How do you do that?
Well, I guess just be with the animal since it's born. That's the best way, and just, yeah, spending as much time with it as you can possibly can. Because the guy that I was learning owls from actually has about 15 owls here in my country. Yeah, and he's basically super friendly with them. And yeah, he let me go in the cage with him and owls, and it's super relaxing. Yeah.
What did he say? What is like, what's your culture believe owls? And
I mean, it's just a really rare thing. You don't see owls very often here in wildlife. You can hear them, but you just don't see them that often. But yeah, I guess that's a lot of people have been really surprised when I said I wanted an owl, and I think it's awesome. Yeah.
what do they eat?
What do they eat?
Yeah.
Well, it depends which kind of species, but bigger owl, like I'm getting a pretty bigger owl, a northern great horned owl,
Mm,
and they eat like small animals.
that's interesting. So
Yeah,
what, I mean, so you just, I mean, you just started, like, what is your, I know you also do video. What is
yeah.
your, what are your goals like for your art? What would you like to do over the next few years?
I guess I don't really have goals, just do what I love to do. I don't know, I'll see where it takes me. But I
Yeah.
guess one goal that I have in mind is to be able to live out of this, right? So basically to be able to call this my job. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, well, we have tons of like people that if you check our podcast or on our YouTube channel, we ask tons of tips for people on freelance photography, how they started, how they get their customers, how they do their prices. You should check some of those out. But
Yeah,
obviously, the best thing is have making friends that are doing that similar thing where
yeah.
you are.
And to just be, I guess, consistent, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. What else
It
are you
does.
like? What are you mostly passionate about? Like, why do you like nature so much?
Huh, that's a good question. I don't know. Just it's just something about it when I get home and look at the photos and videos, and it just looks awesome. I don't know. And when I edit them, yeah, it doesn't get bored. I can't get bored of that.
Yeah.
It makes me.
How are you learning how to edit and how are you like working on your video?
Um, I learned a lot from YouTube. That's the biggest thing. Then I guess I met a lot of people already, told me some tips and all that stuff.
Mm.
Uh, and I guess just by doing it more and more, you learn. So,
Is there anyone specifically that you like love to watch what they do or any like kind of teacher online or anything?
oh yeah, there's a lot of them. I guess probably the one that I like the most is Peter McKinnon, and
Yeah.
then a lot of these newer young guys, I guess, that are on YouTube making these films, like maybe you know Ben TK or Eric Hildenfact. I don't really know the name really well, but yeah, I just found them on YouTube and decided to follow them.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you, I guess, live in a area that not that many people know about, so I would like, if I were you, also explain a lot of the places that you are, so that people like that, and then, I mean, you could even message them and Peter and say, hey, like, check out, this is this forest, and these are the types of animals, and people are super interested in that, because everyone's looking always for like destinations that nobody knows about. And so, yeah, so you could definitely like start sharing that with them, and then if they ever are in that area, maybe you can start to meet some people afterwards, after Corona.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Is there anything that's on your mind, like what do you worry the most about?
I guess I'm the most worried I am. I don't really have any worries. I guess if somebody could took this away from me, that's my worry, but that's not possible. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any advice you want to share?
I guess to just never quit, and the whole point is to just do what you love to do, right? And then I guess people sharing your work and all that stuff, that's just the price. But yeah, I guess that's just the point, to just do what makes you happy, and that's it.
And what if you don't know what makes you happy?
I guess just try to find and try as many different things in your life as you possibly can. And yeah, eventually you will find something that you really love. I was really lucky to be able to find it. And yeah.
That's great. Well, best of luck, Nik, and check out we have Besvang Mehta, who's a wildlife photographer.
All right.
Bhasmang Mehta. We have a video, an interview with him where he talks about how he goes and captures tigers, and he actually started his own tour company. So not only does he go and photograph, but he also created his own touring company. So he takes people there and he shows them. And I think that's how he's created his business around it. So there's tons of ideas that you could think about that are like tangential to, a lot of it is about discovering things and then sharing what you discover.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Nik.
No, thank you. Thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.